We're back and we're back in the building.
Welcome
back.
Need a vagina.
Delete that part there.
Delete that
Don't
part there.
play with me.
Don't play with me, baby.
Still. Ain't been, yeah, well, it has technically.
Yeah.
Got to lock into the kick Friday still, but we're there still Monday Night Raw. You know what? Yeah, let's get straight into it. Still, obviously, yeah, there's been a lot of talk about Carnival. Still, apparently, a mother of how many kids did she have?
I think it's
Two.
Let's go to the article, man. Let's get the facts up. Alright. Mother and chef die days after Notting Hill Carnival attacks. So it's my gosh. She kind of looks like Rihanna, you know. Rest in peace, though. You can see it, innit?
Yeah. Look at the pictures together though. Like they got one blurry joint, and one
Where it's got the
studio.
It looked like he went to the studio to get it taken.
So Cher Maximin and Muti
LinkedIn.
Imnetu die after being attacked in separate attacks. 2 people have died after being attacked in separate incidents during Notting Hill Carnival. Everyone knows what it is. From what, to be fair, well, we'll go through his thing, but in terms of the woman, yeah, rest in peace and whatnot. But I just like the story I heard. I don't know if it's correct, innit? I see it on like Bobby Kazanga's platform. They were saying something like maybe she tried to stop a fight.
That's why.
And then the youth just had like a ZK, which is a zombie blade, and just killed her. Just wetted her.
That's what I heard as well. But that didn't make no sense. I heard another story like she was pushing she had a pram with her or something, or a kid with her.
Yeah.
She just like got caught in the way and she got duppied. So it didn't make sense to me still.
I feel like this would have been massive news. Like man's finding out about it quite late after Carney, innit? Like, did you man know about it?
Yeah. Wait, was this was on Sunday, isn't it? I swear. This one. Was this one Sunday, the woman?
I don't know.
Let's get the facts.
I feel like you would know if someone's been dubbed.
Yeah, it was on
this thing.
on Sunday.
That's what. Yeah.
A man's back out there next day. So
I don't want to say like I don't believe it, but it's man was there. Like when stuff's happened in the past at Carney, man's heard about it. It's on Twitter. Man's seeing videos of police and ambulances and crowds, people screaming. Like I didn't hear any of that in it. I feel like with this,
You
it's
even
kind of
see
just-
the helicopter,
like
man getting
helicopter,
airlifted. Like.
or man would hear about it the same day on the news. Man's heard about it. Maybe I ain't been watching the news or whatever. Man's heard about it 2 days later. Look, like the articles come up 2 days later. But I did hear that. I think they died in hospital, innit?
Yeah,
They
so
didn't
they
die on
weren't.
site. But either way, man didn't hear about.
no,
people
but
getting
from
stabbed
when
at
they've
Carnival.
got stabbed, that's the incidents happened, whether they died or not, innit?
The thing is, it's like I'm not saying this didn't happen.
Because then, like,
But the thing is,
come off
Dave-
that quick. Because even that, see that picture, look top right. Yeah. That's the same picture from 2 years ago. Man,
They keep pushing the old.
It's been coming still. They've
I
been
thought-
loading up.
They've been trying to like get rid of Carney for a while now. Still,
Yeah, factual.
like obviously, when you look at Carney, I'll be real. It is kind of a like a method for madness still, but I feel like. Do you feel like the culture's kind of changing at Carney? That's why it's kind of becoming more and more.
It's less about the vibes, more about the
Yeah, he's.
everything else.
When you think about it, like, even we spoke about it last week, like, they've even made Carney smaller. They're letting. Obviously, originally, Carnival's like a Caribbean culture sort of thing, but man was seeing, like, just like white people playing steel pans and that.
Yeah, that's what.
Like
that.
running the
Remember we
English
were-
music.
That's
Obviously,
that's
but it's
the
like
culture,
it's
though.
a culture thing, but it's like that's not what it was 20 years ago when man's parents or other family members were going. So it's like they've changed the whole culture of
The
Carney
whole-
itself.
Yeah, the whole.
They've kind of been able to control it. They've made it smaller.
They've made it.
They've made it shorter. They made the day shorter.
But I feel like that's because of the.
But yeah, obviously it's a way
danger
of
that it is
yeah.
nowadays.
Do you know what? If they locked it off, they know that. Like, if they just said no Carney, they know they know that the.
They'll just be man. that
It'll be long because everyone's gonna protest that straight away. So they've got to chip
Find
away
ways
at it. You get what I'm trying
control
to say? Chip. So they've been chipping. They've made it smaller. They've locked off certain roads. They've made it shorter.
Something happens.
Now 2 people have duppied. Calm. That's the next thing now. The curfew. This. You know what I mean? It's just gonna.
The point you're making is that you reckon, like they're using this as like a tool to kind of get rid of Carnival.
Yeah, but I feel like they can't get rid of it completely. Like, they've got to take control of it as much as possible. So they've started already by making the days shorter, making the routes smaller.
Why do you lot keep saying it's a day shorter?
The day felt shorter.
No,
the actual
day
day.
itself.
Day,
But
yeah.
then that could be
Finished
down to
early.
the floats having a shorter route.
Yeah.
'Cause after a while, it's
Crowd
like
control.
nothing's going on. It's just bare people outside. Like there's no music or nothing.
No, and just getting dark.
It's just getting
Noise.
dark and
You
cold.
hear these people noisy.
And the crowd controls like mad, like just floats. Like when I've gone Carney back in the days, like the floats are just moving
Back to back.
back to back. This year it's like the float will start, stop, chill for a bit, move a little bit, stop again. They're saying stop the music. Police have said we've got to stop here. So it's a mad control
It's from when man like think about the first Carney we went to. Like the vibes was high. Like
Crazy.
floats. I'm talking about shops, just normal side roads. People vibes were high. This Carney, it almost man didn't feel the vibe. Maybe man's getting older, but it's like you would still get that vibe.
That's what I
from
was
Carney.
thinking. Like, I even spoke to like one of my aunties. She went, but she was like, she's been going for years, innit? So it's like she said, when she went this year, it's like this weren't the same. Like the vibe, like I felt just like on edge, like something was gonna happen at any moment, or like no one was like having fun.
You'll think that, right? Man's not even having fun right now.
Yeah, like man's
Is that what your
hot.
auntie said?
Yeah,
Or
like,
that's
she
what
said-
you, or that's how you felt.
Yeah, that's how I felt. But she said like she felt the same. Like there was the vibe weren't there. But it must be like for everyone that's been going.
I
for
don't
years.
think so.
No,
No, the vibes this time still.
Depends how much you've had to drink.
Exactly.
Oh, you know why?
Call it what it is.
Monday I was sober, innit? So I didn't really feel.
No,
bad.
you know what, man was like one. All right, man. I played it different because man done, as I said, I done the side roads, innit? We played the non-crowd, the car. I feel like the crowd is what wrapped it for me last time we went. Going through them crowds can take, boy, it's like fighting for your life, just trying to go through.
And it's just like there's no end goal. Man's
just going through the crowd to go through the next one.
Yeah.
To go through the next.
Well, so all of this, like, I don't want to speculate too much on the situation with the woman, but from what it said in the article, said that basically a couple man got arrested for it, and that's what I saw. It said that basically it weren't even that she tried to intervene. Someone messaged my man, Bobby Kazanga, and said, just to clear up, she never done nothing. Like, she said something, and my man
didn't
just
like
turned around. Yeah, did you see that? Just said something, and he's just turned around and done his thing. But either way, the moves like that, that's just a madman in general, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? Even if it did transpire like that, you can't really put that on the whole carnival still. That's just a man going there on a
Tapped
different,
brother.
yeah, it's just a tap brother on a different agenda. Obviously, Andrew Tate's made this statement still. He said, as a mixed race person, I feel fully white or fully black depending on the situation. Carnival is degenerate, disgusting, pathetic, bullshit for brain dead animals. I feel a white man's disgust when I witness this filth. The streets of London deserve better. F no state, please. What does that mean, by the way, that last sentence? But yeah, weird one. What's your man's thoughts on what he said right there? All right, that's all.
Ethno state is a sovereign state of which citizenship is restricted to members of particular racial or ethnic groups.
What? KB, you need some time to take that in, yeah? What you
I said
said?
dissect still.
I think that's a crash out from him. Like, I don't understand what he's actually
Trying to
trying
go
to
viral.
What you just said about the ethno state, that's like basically saying people need to be separated based on their race. So where does bro stand?
But why is he so like? Why?
No, where do you stand? You're just in the you said you're half black, half white.
You know what? My opinion on Tate is like, I'll be honest. Tate, when did Tate really get lit? Like, was it about 2 years ago? A year, 2 years ago?
Right now, I think even a bit earlier than that. I think just after lockdown.
When did he do the grilling? I beg someone. Let me do the
2
check
years, I
still.
want to say he done that.
I feel like it was 2
He
years
was
ago.
lit. He was lit like a year before the grilling, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He was
Not really. I think the grilling was like his peak. Like obviously he was
the
lit
thing
before
with
that.
Piers, the thing with Piers, that was my first 2 years ago. Yeah, the grilling.
Was it 2 years ago? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So no, because this is when he was hot and he was just popping up on different platforms, look, getting numbers and that.
6th of June.
So he was getting the numbers. So his first wave, in my opinion, was when he was doing the relationship stuff. Do you get it? He was doing the
when he was talking about women and
talking about women. It wasn't even relationship
wearing
really.
the
He was
shit.
just kind of violating women. And
so he's talking about gender roles.
gender roles, and some of the stuff was kind of facts. Do you get it? You know what? It weren't too far off. Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, Kevin Sam.
Because Kevin Samuels was the Dun Dada still, like he was the original still. Because he weren't even. He was obviously he was doing certain things for views and that, but he was talking facts at the core of it. And then I think Tate came out, mixed race brother. I didn't even really know he was mixed race, so I thought it was a white brother, but he was singing the same tune a bit more aggressively though. And then obviously he started getting into like political stuff, innit? And I think that's when it got techie for him because he ended up in jail and he started going too hard against the Illuminati and this. And then next minute he was in jail. Then now he's come out, he ain't really got the same clout, in my opinion, as when he first went
but
in.
it's 'cause
Because
he got
went
cancelled,
quiet
though.
for it. Yeah, he got cancelled.
He got cancelled,
He
but
went quiet for a bit.
also I think he saw how, like, let's say the elites move, innit? Like, you know what I mean?
Joe might have changed him still.
Yeah.
He's in Romania, isn't it? Joe?
No, but he had a lot of influence though. So for him to just kind of back down from it must have been something.
No, because they just, like, a mad case was put on him randomly, like,
rape.
just out of nowhere.
Oh no, the traffic.
It was everything still. And then, like, I swear a couple videos came out and that, like, it was long for him. But yeah, since he's came out, he ain't really, like, no one ain't really checking for him, in my opinion, still. He ain't got the same power as before. Obviously, they're still doing their thing on the side, but it's not as lit. So I just find it weird that lately, it first came up when, you know, the racial tension stuff was happening, like, a couple weeks ago. And, like, when he was talking about it, I was thinking, oh, right, because, you know, Tate, he kind of normally talks a piece of sense, innit? No, then how him talking about it, I was like, what? Since when? Like, do you get what I'm saying? And then now he's doing it with this situation, so feels like he's on some different mission. So I don't know if he's trying to do the clout thing. I don't know if he's been sent on a mission to do something. I don't know, innit? But it seems like a very strange thing to say.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe he's
like, it's
trying to get
weird.
back in
Andrew.
the same
I'm telling you,
place
there's
as
bare man coming out of prison weird still.
I mean, no, because look, even
Sideways, like
look, Thingy's put it. What's his name?
Loons.
Loons. All his stands are baffled, but that's what I'm saying. I was baffled a couple of weeks back with the race thing. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. No one knows him for talking like this. So why now are you talking like this?
it's odd.
Getting into race stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? That weren't your bag.
It's random.
And
It's very
the
random.
first, even just deep, the first sentence. That's a random. Like you don't even say that.
Once as a mixed race person, I feel fully white or fully black.
Like
That's a
you
wild
could have
thing
said
to
that
say.
alone and caused this outrage.
Yeah.
sure.
What are you talking about? You don't even look mixed race.
Do you get it? Yeah, I
He was
know.
Romanian.
I thought he was like a Turkish.
Found out where he's from.
Turkish brother.
He's British.
Yeah.
And remember, on top of that, look, I feel a white man's disgust when I witnessed his filth, but I don't know if you man ever see the footage of him and that and how he was moving with certain girls. And
Yeah.
like, come on, bro. You know, it's a bit glass housey.
You're one of us.
We're feeling the black man.
You've been out here doing treachery to, like, think about how he talks about women and
Women,
stuff like
everything.
that. Do you get what I'm
Agree,
saying?
yeah.
Now you're disgusted at Carnival of all things. It's like, don't really make sense. It don't, you know what it is, yeah? Certain things are lining up with people's character. This one seems, I'm not like trying to defend him or nothing, but it seems a bit out of his character.
It
So,
does still.
so when it's out of your character now, man, that's the question: what's going on behind the scenes still? But yeah, like you said, a couple men are coming out of jail
Weird,
on
bro.
different missions still.
Yeah, just like we'll let you out of jail.
On these terms.
On these terms.
Man needs you to spread this message.
Or just like, yeah, they might have all
might
been
see-
doing the bookie thing, you know, in the lab, in the basement.
Yeah, or you might see Vibes doing it soon.
No, Vibes already come out on the weird
Why?
thing.
Why are they even talking about Carnival?
Yeah, that's some shit.
Nah, come
So
on.
random.
It's
random.
Nah, but he is
He's got
British.
bigger-
No,
he's got
deep
bigger
it, bro's not even in the country, let alone.
It could be Operation Dead Carnival.
Yeah, that's what it's
it
coming
is.
like still.
Yo, Tate, we're gonna let
Get-
you out of prison,
get
but
Tate.
we need you to Dead Carnival to cause some controversy.
If you dead Carnival, we'll knock down a couple years off your sentence.
The comments thing is beaky, otherwise I'll be going through this. But yeah, that I thought that was a bit strange still. Carnival, like in general, I don't really think they can cancel it still. Like they can cancel it, of course, but
They have to chip away at it. That's what I'm
yeah,
trying to say.
and
Because
it's just like what we said when we was doing like the race episode or whatever. Like a lot of things you can't just lock it off. You can't just say to everyone, "Rah, we're gonna do the facial recognition stuff." You need the stuff that happened before for the facial recognition stuff.
Like, how long
to
did it
make
take
sense.
to even get like metal detectors and that at Carney?
I definitely think that they like they're definitely making it so like we're just gonna not wanna go. Like
It's kind of getting.
No,
getting
they're gonna
our
make
vibes
it
anyway.
so people like don't mind what.
don't mind what
decision they
happened.
make.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's a bit like man, don't even want to get into it, but it's a bit like, you know, what sparked off the whole racial thing was the 3 girls
that got stabbed.
getting duppy. Do you get what I'm saying to you? And then that's what kind of sparked it off. And then, so if you notice, yes, these situations that are proper, like kind of
Rash,
close to the heart, rash, peak. And this is another one. You got a mother with a 3-year-old kid, and it's like, yo, this is mad.
With the studio pictures.
Under Gordon Ramsay. Ironic.
And the thing is, like, yeah, man, all these situations as well. I don't know why, man, don't hear people coming out and talking about the situation. Anything else happens here on TikTok, there's bare stories. This is what happened. This is what went down. I was there, front scene.
Yeah, like
There's
no witnesses.
Man see the outfits more like quicker than man see the murder thing.
Literally. I ain't seen like no videos of fights or nothing from this year at Carney.
Couple still, but like mother getting stabbed. Like,
That's just extreme. Like, think about it. Think about the worst thing. Some of the worst things that could happen. That's one of the
Yeah,
the mother
ever.
getting stabbed with
a
her
3-year-old kid.
It's like that's one of the worst things that could happen. So
and
it's
then you throw the rape
like
in there, another
yeah,
worse.
this
thing.
one, and then you've got 300 arrests. But man's moving around calm. Man ain't seeing.
I haven't seen
Man
one.
ain't seeing. Man ain't seeing.
The one video man see was Broski that was getting lick up still,
Yeah.
just getting bottled.
Bottles, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only video.
But it's like that's justified. Like if that happened to tomorrow, you know what I mean? If that
Yeah,
happened
that
out
could
there,
happen on the
That
road.
happen
the same
anywhere at
thing.
Carney, you know what I'm saying?
Canva thing.
Like, it's random.
You know what? You know what's making this stuff rash as well? The AI stuff. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
like people, you can just create a man,
create a nigga.
create a man
Wait,
quickly
Did you see the messages?
for what?
The it's on Shade.
Is it on Shade? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a little scroll.
The iMessage.
While we're scrolling though, congrats, R-Fab.
No, some of the comments.
Vlogs, is she?
One,
That big?
2,
Some of
3.
the comments are outrageous. Someone said, "Who's cheating that?"
Remember we said it.
Fire.
We said it. Slow news day. Broski, that's like, you know, the women that get the basketballers pregnant. Broski hit lick. That's what he's thinking. I'm locked in. Poolside.
Where's your like? There's randoms. Imagine you just at the bar. There's a gender reveal going on.
The random.
Shut up!
Shut your mouth. I'm on holiday.
Anyone want to read this?
Nah, I'm good still.
there.
No, you know what though? One thing I did
up.
think when I see this, yeah, it's like obviously she's known for the ratchet stuff. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So it does show a bit of
Growth.
Class.
growth in it. Yeah, you're just out here. Man ain't seen her in the socials for a little.
Well, that's
You man
her
are on
whole-
socials
that's her
more than me.
brand.
Yeah, but have you man seen anything with her like
Yeah.
fighting and that?
No, yeah. What?
Recent?
Like, no, not
Yeah,
recent.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Just seen some vids. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. She probably still would.
it's kind of growing up because the last time I seen her, it was on Baddies and the shaky camera. What's that program called? Baddest UK Baddest
The shaky camera.
shaky camera.
Cameraman.
The random security with the belly.
No t-shirts on their face. Big up Queen Sauce from the.
No, it's when they were walking to the car.
I see her in every comment, you know.
So it's
So it's not a video I Spice was killing.
Yeah, I Spice is.
no, the one of vibes was killing me
That
more.
killed me as well.
Man went like that.
Come on, man.
It long till it bend like banana.
Wind up your tight pussy pan and cocky ya. It long till it bend like banana.
Nah, Jamaica.
Let's say them there.
Is that in Jamaica?
Nah, I think he's in like. I think he's where his where Sidham's from, isn't it? His thing.
Turkey.
Yeah. Panama. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, it's on in the slide.
There, it's there still.
Few pictures.
What? Oh, this one.
The iMessage.
Oh yeah,
Or
it's
is it
there,
this one?
that
Yeah.
thing. Same way.
Said, hi, my daughter passed away this morning. This is no longer an attempted murder case. To clear things up, there was never no leg amputation or hysterectomy. Plus, my daughter was not part in any gang fight with a 3-year-old. A man pushed Cher's daughter over, and he was spoken to about it. He didn't like what was said and stabbed her. What? Come on.
But no, the message. Where did the message? Like, who's she sending it to?
Yeah,
Send it to
Send it
Shade
to
Barrow.
Shade Bar directly.
she has someone's number.
I think Thingy said it got sent to him.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, so what?
Oh yeah, no, they see Bobby in it. Look.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, and then you got the
900 arrests.
Hold on, let's go through.
Break down the statistics.
let's break it down.
10 assaults on an emergency worker.
Hundreds of thousands of
Probably
people.
someone catching a wine.
Yeah.
Hold on.
80.
Hundreds of thousands of people came to Notting Hill Carnival today to enjoy a fantastic celebration. Our officers have been on duty working to keep them, you know what? We're aware of 3 stabbings. A 32-year-old woman is in hospital in a life-threatening condition. A 20-year-old man is in hospital with non-life-threatening threatening injuries, and we await an update on the condition of a 24-year-old man.
Sorry, hold on. So they said the 32-year-old woman is in hospital with life-threatening condition.
That's her.
A 29-year-old man is in hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. And we await an update on the condition of a 24-year-old man.
Yeah.
But the chef died.
No, this is
he
before.
the 29-year-old?
Yeah, this was before they've
Oh,
died,
so
innit?
this is okay.
Yeah.
But
so
it went from non-life friendly.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's my point. It's going from non-life.
No, the chef's one's
Right.
bookie. Bro's got the professional pictures. Come on.
Looks like, looks like,
Yeah.
Everyone's focused
AI
on
still.
the women.
90 arrests have been made so far for the following offensive: 10 times assaults on an emergency worker, 18 times possession of an offensive weapon, 4 sexual offences, 8 times. Bruv, come on, man.
you only
they're
bagged
just-
8 man with class A. No, I'm not sorry. You only bagged 4 man with smart whip. Brother.
I could tell
That's
you.
good. That's good numbers still.
It's great numbers.
That's great numbers.
No, but man, I see.
I was walking around. I
yeah,
saw
everyone.
smart
You
whip
see, yeah, you sort of snum, bro. Come
I
on,
saw more smart whip than feds.
come on.
I just feel like at a big event, like they should do shit like this for them festivals.
Yeah, go to Glastonbury and
Go
see
to
how many
Glastonbury,
Class
the
A
numbers
drugs
will
you
be higher
find.
still.
Test a couple people there.
Like,
See how many drugs there are.
Do you think it will work here if Carney was like just in a field offense
I think it could be.
like that?
Yeah, they.
We better still.
No, I don't know if it'll be better, but it would definitely.
crowd.
Because that's what
it'll
gives
be a
it
lot
the element, the fact that it's on street.
on street. Man can chill. Man
Street.
can get me.
Some
Because like,
crowd.
imagine, because the thing is like, remember, this has all been like, this is kind of influenced from like the Caribbean, innit? So that's how it's run out there. Man, them come, you know what I mean? They grab a drink, chill, relax, music or play. Trying to make it into the killing spree.
So hold on, he was visiting a restaurant.
Yeah, apparently his thing wasn't even
On
like.
Carni.
What do you lot know about his thing? 'Cause I don't.
Apparently he was like visiting like a restaurant around Carney.
While Carney was going on.
I think like later on, and then he's got
I heard it's
attacked.
from Dubai.
That's not really a Carney thing, though, is it?
I just think they've linked it because it was near. I think. So.
You can't do that.
But come on.
No, because remember, you actually step into Carnival.
Look at the pic.
He went to review the restaurant on the day of Carni.
And I ain't seen no other pictures of like if obviously RIP to these people.
Yeah, R.I.P.
But I ain't seen no other pictures of them. Man's only seen these two pictures.
They're just saying it's a bit strange,
It's
innit?
a-
It probably
it's a bit-
went
Obviously,
down.
rest up.
Yeah, rest up, rest in peace. To be honest, there's another debate still. 3-year-old kid. I'm not gonna lie, I had some girl on my snap, and she went to like Leeds Carney. It looked fugazi, can't lie. You know, because it's in Leeds, and it was
Any
going
other
on.
Carney that's not
It was
Carney.
going on the same time as our thing. Do you get what I'm saying? But anyway, she was up there, and then she was with her youth still. And for me, I think there's some parents that want to take their youth out for the experience, and then I think there's some they got their youth and they're just trying
Trying to go.
to go,
Best of both.
trying to go.
No babysitter.
You get what I'm
Their
saying?
weekend.
What were you saying on
the
that?
baby
What
dad's
do you
there.
man think? I know you man ain't got kids and that, but what do you man think?
Nah,
think about
I
that?
think there's a certain age.
6 p.m. as well.
Expose your kids to certain things.
No,
know what
but
I
I
mean?
feel like if you want to take your kid Carney and show them that early, run it, but just make sure it's done in the right way. Like, don't be.
Man's not gonna be in the
crowds.
crowd with the baby. Like that one.
Might not even be an alcohol one. It might just.
My
be a
man,
touch.
I just be honest. Me personally, man, just could see the cons weighing out the pros of that for personally. So I just wouldn't really.
I would do it. It just depends on. I would do like the side piece the whole time. You know, like the perfect spot where all the floats just go past. Once the ball go past, you just go home.
What's good, Alice? What's happening? M.5 is back. He's been there. Innit? He
Yeah,
pulls
been
up, man.
around. Welcome,
Well, man. I
Back
didn't know
on
she was
live.
preg. Last I seen, she moved to the. Oh, he's talking about RFab. Yeah, RFab's pregged. You missed your shot.
Can't.
You're gonna have to wait.
Could probably still though.
Probably still though.
Yeah, it's
Don't
cons.
give up.
No, it's a con.
Yeah, I know. Come on, man.
Come on, man, ain't
That's like
bringing
if
my-
you was to
man ain't
propose
bringing
that
my youth.
to your like baby mum, so I'm gonna take
What?
you, Carney.
Especially after this.
You know what she looks like?
If she was to tell you, Rob, what's the pros?
What is the pros?
It's the experience.
You might get a wine.
Anything
Come on,
else?
man.
Nah.
And then it's like
Put
the
the
cons.
baby down.
The thing, when you deep it, yeah, the worst thing that could have happened actually happened to my girl.
Yeah.
Still, and I think that's another conversation, innit? Like parents, like man, got to be a bit smarter about where you're taking your youth out. Can't I be real? Man spoke about it on the ep the other day, innit? But man went Carney and separated from the man them. Did you get what I'm saying? Fast. And if I weren't a grown, and I was burst. If I weren't a grown man and just knew how to operate,
Man,
still, that
put
could have
him,
ended
yeah.
up dark. Still, so that's like me with my operating on my own. Imagine you go up there with your kid now. That's an extra person to look after. Don't make no sense. Still,
And lives are on the line. I guess if you're rolling with your kid, innit?
big facts. Still, so yeah, I think this is one we should monitor. Still, I'll be honest.
R.I.P. though, and condolences to the family and everything.
I'm monitoring that one just to see I want to see more information about these people.
100%.
It's the same like with the youths that got I don't want to use the word, but yeah, chefed. The youths that kicked off the race riots. It's like you don't hear about them again still.
Yeah, you don't. Still.
There's too many of these like invisible things. The next thing I wanted to get onto, to be fair, we got a couple things football related still.
Don't want to see this.
Yeah, this was goofy, bro. I can't believe it.
Where should I
Little bit.
start? We're gonna go to football still. Where should I start?
So a lot going on with football this week. Still,
You've been eating that for ages.
Duo. Man, no.
Let's save one now. Save
But
one
the duo,
later on.
bro.
The
Oh,
taking it
I feel like from
one time.
when this thing started, Paris had
Pause. I wanna get into Casemiro still. So obviously,
No, did you see what he?
I can't lie.
It was when he ran like and he just left the ball. He just left it
having
and
a
ran
bad-
back.
He might just need to do the experience from the bench.
He might need to go Saudi. Someone said you better start learning Arabic.
Let's
Mate.
hear what these men say quickly.
I heard Jerry Carragher say, what do you say? Leave the game
leave
before the
no,
game
leave
leaves
the
you.
football before the football leaves you.
I just think that's highly disrespectful. I just think it's really disrespectful because, like, especially given what my man's won. There's more to it than just he's made a couple of because if you look at the 2 games before this season, he's been probably arguably Man United's best player.
He was.
I think it's easier to say that he's gone. He's finished. He's too old. He's 30, almost 32 or he's 32 years old, right? But I believe, when I look at him, I just feel that he's being asked to do a lot of things, like play 30-yard balls and dictate the pace of the game, etc.
Year.
Man, I agree with Rio still.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like Carragher and that. Like I noticed these men. Obviously,
They tried to dead man.
Pundits
Wait.
talk their shit and that, but it's like you can't just tell man leave the game after
Can't violate.
after a bad pass and stuff like that. It's kind of disrespectful.
Do you know what it is? I think how they're looking at it is like, I'm not. Did you see his performance in the last game?
It was terrible though.
No, it wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't.
it
It
wasn't
wasn't.
bad.
I'm not saying it was bad, but like let's look at Man United's team right now. Yeah, who would you say the most experienced or the leader of that team is out of apart from Fernandes? It's probably Casemiro, isn't it? He's the most experienced player. He's the one you might look to when shit's kind of getting rough, and when he's playing like how he's played, you know what I mean?
His wife.
But I feel like Man U are looking at the system they played. Like it involves him a lot. They're kind of looking.
That's
at
what I'm
him
saying.
to
You
save
can't
them.
rely on
Yeah.
a man that's not. That's like if Arsenal just relied on Jorginho to do what Rice does.
Yeah, no, you can't.
It's not gonna work. And even like people are boying Casemiro, yeah, but Kobe got bounced off the ball for
Yeah,
the
but
third.
come on, that's a. You get what I'm trying to say? He's still making.
But
it
it's
good.
like-
he did get.
He got bounced.
He did get. He did.
Like,
No, but even,
You really?
I hate United still.
No, that was a violent.
but even,
That.
because I was watching, they had like all of his forward passes.
Yeah.
Like someone made a little compilation in it, and when you watch, and even I watched Slot. He was talking about his strategy against Liverpool. Basically, he was saying
You mean Hog? Hog. Ten Hog.
No, Slot
against Man United.
Okay.
Yeah. And like they was just running the press thing, innit? Like higher press, especially when Casemiro and that got the ball.
still.
So you gotta think, if Man United's strategy is to play out through Casemiro, and then
He's the
Liverpool's
trigger.
strategy is to like just start
Run
running
at
that
him.
man.
Yeah.
It's peak still. So certain times, you know what it's like. You know, you get the ball, you go to look up, there's
free
man
man straight
chasing you down and that.
No one's there.
Yeah.
Or you get the ball and your options are running away from you. It's like that's what I feel happens to him.
Where's my? That's literally.
It's like where's my options? I think
No,
it was
do
one
you
of them
have?
that he dribbled.
Yeah, he
got to the
dribbled
line,
and he just
said,
left
"Fuck
it. He just left it.
He said, "Fuck this."
Okay, yeah, he got
And
that. Start defending.
Like what we're saying, he might have been able to do them ones a couple years back, but now, man, are expecting the 32-year-old to.
But do you know what? I feel like for him as like
Nah. You know, to the picture that his wife posted,
Yeah.
someone replied to that. It was like that Aki brother. He's like, "Well, who should I headbutt first, you or your wife, your husband?" I need to find the video. It was just violating his wife that posted that.
it's peak. Like, he's been getting slaughtered online, but it's like he's a quality player. Still.
Have you even seen the picture of him in the
In the
kebab?
kebab shop.
Kebab shops, classic. So
What was he doing? What was he serving?
No, they just cropped him into a kebab.
you know what's bad, yeah?
Nah, he's like, "What sauce do you want, boss?"
You know what's bad at the beginning of the season?
He's been United's best
At
player.
the beginning of the season, there was like bare pictures of like players in it who like memes that resembled the players.
Yeah.
And the man then was just like, yeah, load up from now. The football's getting rash though. Man, they're just waiting for
Man,
you
I'm
to have a
waiting for the
trash game.
downfall, you know.
No, I need to see the kebab thing.
The kebab thing was crazy still.
Oh, yeah, no, here it is.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. That was
Just
sick.
cropped him into
I'm
a
surprised they didn't come up in the feed.
Being a footballer in this day and age where like social media
Bro,
at its
done,
height, you're done.
Think about it. Next game, if he plays sick,
Yeah.
No one cares.
Everyone's gonna not care.
No, it's just for this week, and then it's like you just
forgotten
move
about
on.
it.
So, But this is what I was telling you, man, about Maguire and Anthony. Like, there's a narrative that gets pushed that these men are dead, yeah. But what it is they have like a couple bad games, then they just get like everyone's just onto them still, and it's like you can't come back now.
breathe.
Some players worse than others still.
Bro, Rio added Carragher as well, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to go viral.
Trying to go viral.
Remember Lukaku's assassination.
Yeah, like, they'll have you thinking these guys are the worst.
But the thing is, these men got there for a reason. Do you know what I mean? They didn't get there because they was whack.
Yeah.
They got there. You didn't get there. You
It's
know
like
what I mean?
even when I stopped watching Arsenal for a couple years, so imagine when I left Lacazette normal. When I came back, he was getting slaughtered.
Yeah, they were
still.
playing.
And I'm thinking, bro, what's actually happened? Same with Torreira, like Bear Man. I'm like, what's happened in between the time I watch football to where man them completely don't rate these guys.
But this is what I was saying. Remember, I was saying before, like the whole, like it's peak now. Cause man, them with no experience in the pro football, no nothing, will be at home eating a cheeseburger, violating you.
That's with every sport. Though.
Yeah, it is with every sport. But that's what I was saying. Remember when we had that discussion before, and we was talking about how people, if football should if football's changing people's mindset or whatnot. That's one of the things, because basketball's even worse. Basketball, you get the compilation.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't know
rapid
if
it.
do you know about what's his name? There's one brother called. Do you know about Skip Bayless?
Yeah,
So there was a period because Skip, like, he's a bit like maybe a bit like Carragher, but obviously he's more rasher than Carragher. Do you remember Alan Hansen? You know, he used to do match of the day, but he was the man. I just need something calm that can leave the screen on. It's just bare badness. Is there normal? No, come on.
No.
Yeah, it's leave it,
Twitter's
still.
too dark.
Like Alan Hansen used to be the man, yeah, or match of the day, where you have one man, two man, then he's the man that's going in. Like he's ripping everything up still. Man might have to find the old Alan Hansen still. And that's what Skip Bayless is on still. Like he's just violating the players, innit? And then obviously because on them basketball shows, they'll have ex-basketball man on it. And then him and the brothers got into a thing to the point where the brother on like the next episode, he's come in with my man's stats from like college. Man had like the 2 minutes off the bench, 0 for 5.
0%.
You know what I mean? Then you're up here violating the ballers.
Do you know what the worst thing about basketball is when they do the ankle breaker, but like they like, you know what I'm talking about, right? When they make it into like a
Oh, what
what
Shaq used to do?
It's not like he will get ankle broken and it will like be him like flying through space or something.
Yeah. Like
Flying through the black hole. It's like the UFC thing when they get knocked out and they have
sleep in the bed. They got the covers.
That'll be
no, some of them are dark stuff.
But it's like, man, that's
get
what
punched
happens
into
at
playing the violin.
Yeah.
Everything's happened though, like at high levels.
But you can train for that forever.
Yeah, forever. That was
just at home on fucking
online of
fucking you up.
fucking what's it called again? Fucking what's the editing thing called?
Canva.
Yeah, no, the other thing.
CapCut.
Yeah, just going crazy.
Man was talking about it. Man can just
Man ain't got no talent.
School, and I quit. It was the best choice I ever made because I had no chance of making it there as any kind of a starting player. So and that has nothing to do with anything, but I have that much knowledge. Then I look at Mickey Loomis, who just built the Super Bowl winning Sam Presti in Oklahoma City, New Jersey. Didn't play. No, I'm just making my case. But perspective he usually has on how to play.
Graduate from high school that didn't graduate from college, but you're not going to go tell kids to follow their lead because they're individual cases. For example, somebody like Bill Gates, he didn't graduate from college, right?
Okay, let's keep it in the sports context.
But he's had tremendous amount of success to the fact biased. We know if LeBron James goes out and scores 59 points in the first quarter,
That man used to be on to James, heavy still.
he misses the game-winning shot, you're going to the beautiful
You're gonna show
picture and
someone else.
character.
Absolutely.
And this man has tremendous off-the-court and off-the-field issues. Terrell Owens' issues have been on.
You spent time in.
That's the whole issue.
All right, I thought that would be a healthy debate. It was a nice try, but it was.
I didn't get a chance.
Then I've actually got to pull the proper thing up.
The positions were only created so a novice could follow the game. Just because you're a power forward, that doesn't make you physical. Just because you're a shooting guard, that don't mean you can jack up threes. That's
What
just
were
a
you,
position.
Jalen? What were you?
Where were you? Did you?
What
average,
were you?
Did you average 1.4 points as a senior in high school?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all of that Pistol Pete stuff, Water Pistol Pete
Okay.
Jr.
Okay, we'll address that later.
Okay. Don't ignore that. Did you play junior?
That one.
Did you play JV as a junior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
That
follow
one
What
was
were
hurt,
you?
so-
What were you? What was your
Let's just-
position?
I have no position. I have
You
no.
were a point guard.
I have no.
That's long still.
I said
man.
you was a pig.
The man's calling you out still.
Throwing you out.
Nah, it's rash. Yeah, but
You
yeah.
have to take man to the court
I think bare minimum you got
straight away.
bare minimum if you're doing this punditry thing, you definitely gotta be like someone proper still.
No,
If-
but obviously there's people that may not be physically good at the game, but they understand the game, innit? And they can.
Yeah, that's true. Not really though, because this was a debate that House and Iqbal had one time actually. Because House was saying, to be fair, you can't kick. We had this debate on a podcast one time, innit? Like we was talking about managers that actually
becoming-
kicked
Yeah,
that big.
yeah, footballers that became managers.
And then what was Jesse trying to say? Like not all of them are kicked. I think he was trying to say.
Yeah, not all managers.
When we done the maths,
Football, like,
pretty much all of them. Like even man like what's his name, Wenger. He still kicked, innit? It weren't the highest level, innit? But man still played a little Div 2 or something like. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think personally, like, I'm not saying man them with no experience, but I feel like the ones with experience kind of outweigh. You know what I mean?
But they've all got experience.
No, but imagine a coach.
Imagine a man
a coach telling you to do something,
and you can
that,
rip him in
that
seconds.
he can't show you.
Yeah,
It's true still.
you would have him every.
But even like, it might be something separate. Innit? He's not a manager, but I feel like someone from Bromley, they got the job because they played Football Manager or something like that.
I've
Like,
heard
part
about
of the
them
football,
things.
He's part of
so.
the coaching staff because he played Football Manager.
There is people like that still.
But that's where they
positions
say
were
that
only
one thing
created-
that's kind of key with even football. It's like the main thing and why teams sometimes rap it is the respect for the manager. Like some players just can't respect the manager because it's like, all right, you're telling me to do this, but you,
Because it's like if we was to go to Chelsea, innit?
yeah,
It's like,
who you talking?
imagine we was managing Chelsea. It's like everyone's slightly going to just think, you're an idiot, man.
Yeah, that's they're gonna just look at you like what?
There's a couple places I've been to and I've thought that, like, come on,
The
man.
man's been there still.
You get. The other thing I wanted to get into was Osman still. Osman for me, this is
He got life still.
it's
don't
not
think
even
it's
life. I think
No, because if he didn't move, you'd just be stuck in it.
yeah, but I think this is one when like the agents
Agents
definitely played like a mad wild card thing and it
Doesn't work.
hasn't worked at all still.
You
So
might have to sack your agent still.
in terms of my timeline, he's at Napoli. Obviously, what happened during the season with the monkey, what was it? Like the monkey pictures or something. Or
Yeah,
someone
I think-
called him a monkey on Twitter.
No, the Napoli Twitter basically called him.
Called him a monkey, yeah, and then all of this, and then basically it severed the relationship. Then everyone's thinking he's gonna go this summer. This summer, there's a couple clubs interested.
His agent came out and said something previously during that time that broke down the relationship as well.
Yeah, they want to cut in it, but obviously, clubs are interested. But he's just early doors saying he wants the same salary, and then Napoli have got the mad release clause, which I think is 130. Is it 150?
What,
It was between 130 or maybe
Round about-
euros.
Yeah,
innit?
150 euros. So.
It's like 130. So obviously no one's meeting that. So they're trying to drive this hard bargain for time. So and then it starts getting, last month for the transfer window, Chelsea are hopping in now. Who else was there? PSG was there at first. There's rumours that Arsenal might have been there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Chelsea wanted to do the swap deal for Lukaku.
So initially they proposed a swap deal for Lukaku.
But they said they wanted the bread.
And then the loan. Was it a loan with obligation though?
What, Chelsea?
Osimhen to
They wanted to do the straight swap deal and then pay a little on top. But Napoli just said, because of Lukaku's value, they just want the straight bread.
Yeah. They wanted to keep it separate.
They wanted to
but
do it separate.
bare stupidness. But long story short, he just tried to stick on the wages, innit? Like Napoli even dropped the price they was willing to take a 90 or 80 or whatever. And then my man's agent just kept pushing the 300,000 a week thing. And remember, he actually said to Chelsea, my client's not interested in doing the loan, innit? Straight move, etc. So it's all wrapped. And then now you're going on loan to Galatasaray.
Peak. Do you know what it is? And like, what's happening more as well in the league? People are not really willing.
250 bags a week.
People are not really. Well, teams are not willing to spend on players that haven't played in the Prem, especially. Like, because think about it, how many men now have been bought for the Mad thing? No, but like, if you think about Anthony, Sancho, why there's bare loans going on nowadays.
I think the wages is what killed that deal. Man, them will drop the money, but it's like the 300 bags.
What, 100 mil though for a player who hasn't even been established? Man, you'd rather a loan with an obligation.
No, for
it's
us.
the same thing though.
But you know it is as well,
No, because if you don't finish in a certain place, I swear them or something like that.
No, the obligation.
Is
like, just to help with the books, innit?
You have to buy.
With loans, it's like obligation to buy.
Yeah,
it's like
basically.
you have to buy.
But what it does is it helps them balance the book.
That's what we did
FFP, innit?
That's what we did with Raya, innit? Done the loan with the obligation.
Then we just bought him,
But the other options, the option to buy it means like, you can buy it.
Can if you want to.
But with Osimhen, I think it's different because he's a striker, innit? And the striker market is kind of whack at the moment. Like, when you think about it, he's probably the only striker that's available in the market.
Yeah, now for real, rest in peace, Sol Bamba. And one.
Sol Bamba one was random.
Who is Sol Bamba again? Who did he play for?
I swear he played for Newcastle.
You might be right, you know.
Pretty sure still. Because that broke randomly.
Who's he play for? M5. But that one, I don't know. What are you man saying? Is it greedy? What?
I think it's not him.
Because how long has he got left? What, like a year?
He had a year left on his deal. That's what was even
so
worse.
is it greedy to
I don't think
300?
I don't think it's really because he's like.
It's not him.
You get what I'm trying to say? He's a topic at the minute, so he can kind of because man them have done it. Man them have demanded the mad wages and got it.
No, the AFCON took a bit of his
wrapped him.
Clout.
Even last season, the whole of last season for Napoli.
Around.
I feel like his agent's got a big part to play in what's wrapped him still because obviously with the transfer, though, obviously the agent gets a fee in it, and the agent's basically waiting. Because I feel like if someone came in with 8 M's, if he had a different agent, that might have just gone through in it. But the agent wants as much as possible.
No, it's the wages though.
That's what I'm saying. Even with the wages,
can't do the wages.
Nah, man.
No one in the Prem's gonna pay him that 250.
The way I think if it was the season before, cool.
Someone might have paid.
But I think 300 bags.
Window closed.
You missed that window.
Because who's on what at Arsenal? It's Saka on 300.
I think he's on 250 now. Or 200.
I think you might. You're just 200 still.
Havertz.
Havertz is our highest earner, I think.
You get what I'm saying?
He's on like 2.
No, isn't Rice on like?
No,
Rice.
Where Havertz is the highest earner still.
Havertz is our high, or Havertz or Jesus, I think.
280. Havertz gets 280 a week.
How much is
Saka's on like 2.
Saka's on that too.
But that's like without bonuses and that.
I'm pretty sure Rice is he's like a 250 now.
Rice 240 a week.
Yeah.
Odegaard's on
240, Partey 200, Saka 195, Sterling 162.
Yeah.
The Sterling thing's mad still. Because he's on 300 bags.
We just halved it. Yeah, but we're not paying.
We've done the half and then half.
So we're going halves on him.
You gotta think, so if a man's on 300 and he's not if a man's on 300 and he's not moving off
Man,
that,
them were chatting online.
how
Are you looking at your bank account?
that's gonna come in and
Well, you got
break
dead.
the club's wage structure. And then these days, you might not even be balling. You might be on the Mudrick thing, booting it over.
But
the
that's
bar.
what I'm trying to say to you. I feel like teams are defo getting more. They're defo.
Nah,
They're defo starting to clock the fugazi.
do you know what it is?
They're buying players.
there's a period when clubs are on smoke. So you know, like last season, Chelsea was on. Even this season, to be fair.
Every
and then
season.
you know, Man United, they always do a goofy thing here and there. You know, you're on your rebuild and you got bread behind you. You're gonna do a goofy and just start copying man and that. But it's like after a while, man, them clock because it's like Brighton. Remember, Brighton got rid of Caicedo, Trossard, whatever, and then they just started asking for 80 for everyone. But then what started happening was people started asking them for 80 because everyone knows. No man can see your wallet, basically.
Yeah, we know what you got down there.
The Brighton just started reading.
Because they thought they could
Players.
just do their old. Because you know what I heard about Brighton, yeah? They, the owner or whoever, someone's got like a mad system in it, like almost like a, you know, like with betting, you can have a betting tool. It might show you the probability of who's gonna win. They've got some sort of tool in regards to players, innit? So they're not actually, obviously they're scouting players, but they're more looking at their numbers.
They can get from.
No, like they're looking at their numbers. So like, say a man like Caicedo, he might be playing in fucking Ecuador, but he might cover X amount of ground per game. He might have X amount of completed passes, this and that. So this is how they're copying their players. Do you feel what I'm saying to you?
It's not even just what the player.
Off of like statistics and stuff like that.
The whole package.
So this is how they just got the random. What's the Chinese brother? Mato, you got him, you got Caicedo, you got this man, that man, Pedro, you got some random dons that are just ballers, and you got for 2.5. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like
the winger, the right winger, what's his name? The black key.
Adingra.
Yeah,
like,
he's kind of
look at all these players.
Yeah. A random team.
That's what I'm trying to say. That thing is a statistics thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So my man's probably got a big mapping thing. You can just see, raw. Like imagine you could see all the players under 23 that cover.
What,
you know what I mean?
I
10
Must be
miles.
a mad football manager.
Yeah, literally.
It's literally football
It
manager.
is
so-
football manager, so that's how they're copying their players and then they're flipping. But obviously, yeah, after a while it gets kind of goofy. So you don't really hear them asking for them mad. Well, no one's paying them mad monies no more still. But yeah, that's why Arsenal, even though we haven't done well, we didn't do a madness in the transfer window. We're still respectable because I feel like once you start doing the hundreds multiple times, that's it.
And not
still.
getting much back from it as well. Because what Chelsea are just on a spending spree.
And drawing and that. If their project doesn't,
If it don't bang.
if they don't bag, it's a problem.
Project
So I
grab
keep seeing
everyone.
something. I see like they must be like on the verge of like a transfer ban or something. That's what some.
No, they
saying.
was.
Nah,
On the
nah.
verge of one coming for white.
No, because they pattern.
Why
They pattern it somehow.
Nah, because from what I see, what they're doing is basically they're signing man over 10 seasons, innit? So,
Yeah, but they can't do that anymore.
but they already done it, innit? So
But
basically,
even since they've stopped doing that, they've still been signing bare men.
yeah, no, but they're still signing people. I think you can. I don't think it's official
the
yet.
max you can
Because
do
didn't you
is-
see Jackson?
Max you can do is 5 now.
I don't think it's come into effect because they just
Not
renewed.
5 over 5 years.
Palmer and Jackson just renewed, innit? For like 9 years. You not see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Jackson just renewed for 9. But what
Palmer,
they're doing,
Palmer getting a new contract has nothing to do with him staying. That was a money boost.
yeah,
Because
probably
I
that
heard
as
he was
well.
on like 50 grand a week or something.
They're getting treated. But no, like basically what they're doing is they're buying man over 9 seasons, 8 seasons. But
fine.
imagine you're paying it staggered, innit? So say Mudrick now, you bought him for 80, but you signed him over
Pay
10.
him 10.
So really it's 10 a year. So basically, say they bought Mudrick and 2 other men on that same kind of thing, yeah.
They're only paying
That might be
30
30
every year.
mil. And then they sell 3 man.
Make that
They've
back.
brought back 90. So they're still in the prof, innit?
And they ain't got to pay that for
I feel like it's a great system, but it's just
But
they
it
just
can
just
break
buying
down.
the wrong man, because then the man them they're buying are shit.
But that's why they keep buying more.
But it's like, oh, it's cool. We'll bring back some cash. We'll spend another 10 mil.
No, the way that financial advisor, whoever it is moving is serious.
But remember, man was saying it back in the day. The Todd Bowley brother, he's involved in bare serious companies, so you know that man know what they're doing. So, man, this is lunch for them, man.
You don't even care about the football, probably. Still,
No,
yeah,
we win another 10. Yeah, cool.
This is the strategy.
It's a strategy thing. Still,
Get him.
because even like the players they're grabbing, it's kind of clever because they're always going to be able to sell players.
Yeah,
like
always.
the players have got that rep already.
yeah,
more
every
time.
single one.
Like, did Thingy get bought, by the way? That the Carney brother.
Chukwemeka?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Well, he's on loan.
He's still at Chelsea.
I heard some talk about him.
I don't really get his thing though, because he's been injured. He's been injured for like 2 seasons, but everyone's saying keep him.
I think when he does play, he does a little thing.
Yeah, but it's
all right.
like,
Same with Lavia. Lavia got injured. They waited for him to come back. Now he's playing.
yeah, but I saw Chukwemeka ain't playing.
No, he played when he first came to Chelsea. But then
No, but I'm saying, so
I remember he was moving warm.
But
I think
he's
he scored and then got injured.
I swear it's been 2 years though since he's.
No, he played last season.
He played
got
last
injured
season,
last
got
season.
injured.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
come
he
on.
ain't
Them ones you got a loan or something. You got to slowly let go.
I think isn't he still injured?
Yeah, he's injured. Still.
Is he English?
Yeah, you know the brother.
No, the squad's
no.
pretty big.
Yeah.
They all look the same.
Looks like Nonny,
They all
innit?
got dreads.
Yeah.
Outside of that though, but what, before we cut, what's the weekend saying? KB done a couple things.
Bro, I'm tired, bro. Probably just recovered from
What
it.
was you dealing with? Entourage.
V class. I'm in the V class.
That was lit, still. Had the P5 in there.
Was it a bus?
Nah, it's over when I was working.
Oh, you was working there.
No,
Vlogger.
Chris had a show up there, so I was just vlogging for her.
KB's
behind the
KB's
scenes.
on the come up.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it was nice. Still met bare people.
Her vlog.
Yeah. Met bare people as well.
Go on, name the names. Come on, bro.
No one special. But it's mad, like when she walks through the crowd and that man's just trying to grab food. You know, you gotta stop and wait. She's taking a picture and that. And like you see people's reaction to like, bro, like it's like you see people like act like they've seen fucking Ronaldo. It's crazy still. The people's going
The fans, them.
yeah, like she's got some crazy fans still. Like she had a fan begging to like sign her phone so she could get that tattooed on her.
Do you reckon the people fuck with her more than Philly?
You can't say It's not even a question. My man's bigger, innit? He's bigger still.
Not musically though. I'd say Chris Styles big on music.
Depends on the audience, though, innit?
I think his fan base, isn't it?
Yeah, his fan base is big still.
But like Philly's calm in person still. Like Specs
Saying
is-
he's not the rumors.
Yeah.
God, debunk
I
the
don't know.
rumors
I don't know. But he remembered me as well.
I swear.
Yeah.
from the video.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, he's like, your face looks mad familiar. Then I showed him the video, he's like, oh.
You pulled it up.
He's saying he was just calm, saw people saying,
Yeah.
and I come up to you and say, fuck off.
Yeah, no, he's calm. Specs is funny in person still. I think he's the funniest man I've met in my life. Mad random, but yeah, no, it was a good weekend still.
More to come from that, yeah. What about the motive? What was the motive then?
I think if man wasn't tired, I would have enjoyed myself more.
What, you was tired from ball?
I didn't have the nap still.
Ah.
The nap.
You should blog a game one day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. You didn't have
this
that?
week.
Didn't do it still. Wrapped it. Went to the motive mashup, like limping. Just about 8. Then I got burst, and then boy, rest was history.
You don't get that napping initially.
Can't lie,
The Dragons. Still.
I went to sleep still.
And when people asking you, alright, and
I had to get food.
shut up.
Yeah, it was
I
a
had to
food
get
thing,
food
and then
still.
it was a bed.
No, I drove home. No, I went car wash, then ate. And then by the time I've done all of that, showered and that, I've clocked the time. I'm like, oh, fuck's sake.
What was it, like 5, 6?
It was like 5:30. I was like, oh, shit. Doors closing like an hour and a half.
Well done.
Just flew there.
Or was it a day party?
Last day party, the summer.
Mm.
So summer's done now. So
In the summer, bring on the winter, even though it's still hot.
Mm.
bring on winter still.
Bring on winter. bring on next stream. What day we locking in? Wednesday.
Say no more.
Say